Hey everybody, it's your girl Natalie Cole and I'm here with another fitness inspired video. Today's video is going to be on how I keep my goals or how I keep going. I guess that's the most simplest way to put it. There's a few questions that I guess I had to ask myself in order for me to continue on this health journey, because it is a life thing, just like your spiritual health. So if you want to go ahead and parallel these things, I would suggest you do that now. But if you're not here for spiritual, that's fine. Just listen to the physical aspect. But it definitely bleeds over into both areas of your life, okay? So if you have a goal, this is how I guess you should process and how you should make goal and then keep your goal or work towards it. So the first question is, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to be sexier? Like, what do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to gain weight? You know, like some people have different struggles. So what do you want? So you answer that first. And then you say, okay, with that, what is my physical goal? Okay, I want to be healthier. I want to live longer. And I physically want to be smaller. So I want to lose weight. Or shall I say I want to lose inches? Because inches and weight is a whole different beast. Like, those two things don't always go together. So I want to lose inches because I want to have a smaller waist and I want to maximize my legs, or, get my booty a little bit higher, a little perkier. Okay, so once you figure out what the goal is, once you figure out your physical goal, like, why do I want that goal? Do I want that goal because so-and-so got that goal and it looked good on her? Or I think my man would like me to look like that? Or I feel like I'm supposed to look like that so I can feel the way I think I want to feel? No. You need to figure out why. Because that why is going to determine if you're going to succeed or not. So once you've sit there and you've made a healthy decision for healthy reasons, then you'll be able to succeed. But if you're going to go at this thing and you're going to lose and go to the gym, starve yourself, whatever it is that you're going to do to get to a certain goal, to get to the certain body type, is it for the attention or is it for the betterment of you internally? So what's on the inside can show on the outside. Or are you trying to put on this glory on the outside because you feel, less than, unworthy, or horrible, or just low on the inside? They have to match. They got to match, y'all. So in order to get to that goal that you've made, there's a sub goal or a sub question there. What are my stumbling blocks? Like, why wouldn't I be able to achieve that? Why wouldn't I be able to achieve that? Okay, I have a problem with snack foods. Like, I eat healthy, but throughout the day I snack, and my snacks are not healthy choices. So then you go ahead and you make the conscious effort to, okay, now that I know that that's my problem area, let me pay attention to that. Because we'll focus on the wrong things. We'll be like, but I'm doing everything. But we're really not. It's just because we didn't sit down and really think of who we are, what we do, what our weaknesses and our strengths are. And that's what you got to sit down and do. You need to know your strengths and your weaknesses. So if you've tried to do this before, like say this is your fourth time, is it the same stumbling blocks or do you have several? So what is keeping you? What's keeping you from reaching that goal? Is it that same stumbling block or is it something else? Okay, yes, so I have a problem with snacks, but I also have a problem with time management. So not only do I eat bad, the times that I could be working out, I've got my day in such disarray that I couldn't add in the gym, so there's never enough time. You have to really, really look within yourself to see your weak points and bring them up. Because you have to compensate somewhere. So I don't have a problem with time management. My problem was with food and stress. I allowed stress to dictate whether I would eat or whether I would go. I let my emotions get in the way. But I realized that my emotions don't get me nothing. My emotions don't give me nothing at all. They may get me a rub on the back. They may get me a, oh, I'm so sorry for you. Or, you know, they may get a, why are you in your feelings? You know, like, but they're not going to get you the result you're looking for. My emotions don't get me to the gym. My determination gets me to the gym. My goal gets me to the gym. My children get me to the gym because I want to be alive for them. And as I'm alive for them, I want to be fine. Like, I can be fine. I want to be a fine mom before. I want to be a MILF, you know? That's not really my whole goal, but that is a nice little bonus on the end. That's not the reason I'm doing it. So be wise about your whys, okay? So my last little tidbit would be, do you have support in any area? Like, do you have anybody to support you? Do you have a partner, a workout partner? Because sometimes you could just have a workout partner. Do you have a mom or a dad that will help you? Because say you are like me, a mom, and you have children, and your husband works outside of the home. So either you have to be up at the butt crack of dawn to do everything so everyone's asleep, that's what I do. But before, I was trying to go in the evening because it just seemed like I would get everybody squared away and then I could have my me time. I had to shift my me time, but at that time, I would need my husband to be here. And if he wasn't here by a certain time, I'd have to have somebody else to watch my kids so that they wouldn't be the reason that I didn't go. Like, make sure you cover all your bases. Do you have support that the days that you feel like, oh, I'm too tired, or, oh, it was a long night, or, well, it doesn't matter, I ate wrong anyway, whatever it is, do you have someone that will sit there and be like, no, you could do this? I mean, that moment was then. We're in a new moment, not a new day, not a new week. We're in a new moment. So in this moment, you can choose to do better. So having someone that it's great if they have the same goals as you, not necessarily verbatim, but if they have the same drive to work out or to change something, it's good to have them there because they'd understand your struggle and they would be a support for you when you're down, and you could be the support for them when they're down. And I think that is a very, very important thing because sometimes we do have to do things on our own. So it's good to have support, but don't not do it because you don't have support, because then there's times that you just got to be your own support. So you got to have a cheerleader inside of you. You have to have a strong man, a strong woman inside of you with their arms crossed like, no, not today. We're not going to quit today. We're going to get up and we're going to do this. So you got to have that moment that sometimes you have to be your own support, okay? Because everybody is not blessed to have support. So I forgot I had one more. So here's the last one. Do you have what it takes to fully invest in you? Do you have the determination? Do you have the motivation? Do you have the time? Do you have the resources? You have all kinds of resources. And I don't necessarily mean financial, but do you have all the things that you need to invest in your goal? And if you don't, start small and then build on that. It's like starting a business. You're starting your own personal business. So you take that, okay, right now I can only, I can't afford a gym membership. I can't afford it. But I have 45 minutes in a day that I could work out. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to take the time and investigate what home workouts I could do, what outside workouts I could do. And you're going to use that for yourself until you got enough time until you got enough money that you can add that gym membership, or you got an extra $5 you can go to a class here or there. So 1, make that goal. 2, why is that your goal? So you can have strength in your goal. And once you figure that out, make sure you have some support. If you don't have support, be your own support. The thing is to always, like I said, know your weaknesses and strong points. If your weak area is support because you don't have nobody, you got to build you up. You got to build you up. And let me see. Yeah, I thought I had another one. I actually gave you guys the last one. But to really succeed in a lifestyle change or in a spiritual change, you need to know what it is you're changing, why it is you're changing, how it is you're going to change, and are you able to notice the change? So say I was mean before and I want to be less mean or I want to be nice. I have to notice the times that, okay, I was less mean this time. I didn't smack my teeth after I said that. That's growth. And pat yourself on the back for those moments. But also remember, that doesn't mean you're done. You're never done growing. Just be strong and be like, I don't know how to put this without sounding all kind of like cliche and, you know, rah rah rah, sis boom bah. Like, this life that we live is it's hard, but it's worth it. And when you start seeing things manifest that you've worked so hard on, that is the most rewarding feeling and the most rewarding thing you'll ever do. Like, I can't imagine the day that my kids are grown and the time and the stress and that joy and the scariness that I experienced in raising them. The day that comes to fruition, that I've done my job to the best of the ability that I can, I'm going to be so proud of myself. Now, I will also look back and be like, you know what, I could have did something a little different there. But you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to beat myself up, because I know that throughout this, I did the best that I could do. And I stayed on path, you know? So let me recap. What is your goal? No, what do you want? What do you want? What is your physical goal? Like, do I physically want to be stronger? Do I just want to be fitter? Whatever it is, what is your goal? What is your stumbling block? Do you have support? And can you fully invest? And can you fully invest everything needed to be to get this goal achieved? So I know that I wrote it all down and it didn't come together as smoothly as I wanted to, because I had a lot of side thoughts. So please forgive me if I confused you, but the reason that I consider this to be something that goes into the spiritual realm is because that's something that I believe this is my method of thinking with even my spiritual self. You know, what do I want? I want to be more appreciative. Okay? Why do I want to be more appreciative? Because God said I should be, for one. That's what the word says. But I don't want to be ungrateful. Ungrateful is not a becoming character. So I want to be grateful. So how would I answer that? What are my stumbling blocks? Not noticing the things that I should be grateful for. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take the opportunity. I'm going to make a conscious effort that I'm going to look around me and I'm going to take time to write it out. I have a gratitude journal. That's what I did, so that I could be grateful. And do I have support? Yes, I have a husband who's doing the same thing. So I have someone who understands my struggle. Or I have a church home. I may not have somebody in home. Like I said, I didn't have a husband, but I was at church. And I have people in church who are trying to achieve these same things. So I have support there. And they understand that. So that makes me feel like when I can't or when I have questions, I have someone to go to besides God. And can I fully invest? Absolutely. Because investing in myself is the best thing I can ever do. That's the best thing I could ever do. Can I spend the time and the energy? Yes. Because this time ain't even mine. So I'm going to use the time that I was gifted, and I'm going to use it to talk about all the other gifts I got throughout the day as much as I can. So yes, I do. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, if there was something maybe I left out, if there's something that you think that is important when you're making shifts in yourself within and in your physical self and in your spiritual self, if you have any suggestions, please put them down. I'm always open to more things, because you can never stop learning. You always got to be open. So I'm very open. So I thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next video. And side note, I do have a tutorial on this look. Okay? Love you guys. Be blessed. Bye.